Alright, we're here with another video today, and we are doing some Esper Reanimator. This is a deck that I have been seeing go around a little bit. It's definitely grown in popularity with the printing of, what is it, Faithful Mending and Midnight Hunt. It seems like a pretty sweet deck. I've always loved like bringing stuff back from the graveyard. It's one of my favorite things to do. Especially like it was one of my first decks ever that I played, so that's the main reason. But this deck seems really interesting. With Faithful Mending, it definitely seems a lot better than it used to be because the consistency you'd find like persist or unmarked grave, but not the other half, and it's very hard to okay, we gotta find both halves, and like when you don't really have much card draw and stuff, it's kind of difficult. But this deck is evolving, and with some lists aren't doing the Grief Ephemerate and Solitude Ephemerate package. I prefer that over the other version because I do think you need some powerful play other than that, like of reanimating an Archon, because sometimes you aren't going to be able to beat decks because you won't find the half, which is like the consistency is a lot higher with Faithful Mending, but you need that almost secondary ability, right? And this is something that we can do. Now, those decks also are more controlling, so that's kind of what they're doing, and that's like their secondary game plan. But I do think the Ephemerating Solitude is more of like a blowout and better chance of winning, especially in certain decks like Hammer Time. Any aggro deck, maybe Control Grief's pretty good against that. I'm not sure about the rest, but it definitely seems interesting. Teferi in the deck, fine card. Prismatic Ending, we all know this card's just completely busted. I'm not sure if it's better in this deck because you do have Solitude and maybe you don't need it, but just as catch-all answer, it's very good, especially when you're running 3 colors. So for the main deck, I think it looks pretty decent. Mole Drifter is a nice addition. It's another persist target. You can ephemerate it if you really need to. Pretty good value there. Sideboard, I do like the Fatal Pushes. I'm not sure what the Leyline of the Voids, there should be 4 here. 4 Leyline of the Voids are doing here. I'm not sure what we want them for, but we'll see. We might want them for Living End, which I feel like would already be a good matchup. And I'm not sure. Maybe DRC decks. I'll see. Maybe we should bring it against Lurrus decks. I'm not sure. With Faithful Mending, it's kind of like a low cost, right? Fatal Push, kind of another thing for probably Hammer Time, considering that might be one of our harder matchups. And then we have Stony Silence, and then we have the Cheese Ball herself, Sarah's Emissary. This card's great. Sometimes it just comes down, you just win. So if you ever want a free win in one of these decks, just slam one of these in your main deck or sideboard, and you get that sometimes. So EE also, Hammer Time. I have a feeling that's the hardest matchup. So that's why the sideboard's packed with this. So anyways, before I get into the first match, if you'd like, comment, subscribe, that'd be awesome. I'm trying to get more videos out. Just let me know if you're liking them. We're doing a little bit different stuff. We're not just doing Shadow, but if you want to see something like that soon, just let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the first match. We're into the first match, and we get to go first. That's fantastic. Let's see if we get a good hand. Faithful Mending is in this, and we have an Unburial Rites, so screw it. And we have a Prismatic Ending. I'll keep it. I actually haven't looked at the mana base, so I'm kind of confused if we have a certain thing that we want to fetch. So I might be messing up here. Actually, I'll pull this up on the second monitor. So I'm good to go with my fetches at least. Let's also wish our opponent good luck, have fun, because we can't be mean. Let me just... Alright, I don't think... Yeah, we don't have any Triomes, so I guess we only have Water Graves and... Oh, we have Godless Shrines as well. So we have quite a few options here. With this hand, I'm not sure what we're grabbing, though. I mean, we have 2 fetches, so probably Godless Shrine and... Probably Godless Shrine and Hallowed Fountain. Because I think white is pretty important in this list, at least early on it's important. So, yeah. And I think Flood... It's weird because we have more Godless Shrines, so black is obviously important, but we don't have any... No, we have 1 Swamp, never mind. Do have a Swamp in the list. We fine? I think I'm fine just fetching a Godless Shrine here. We could just play our island here and save this for more options later on, which I think I'm going to do. Give us a reanimate target, please. What does Polluted Delta mean? Not actually certain. Not actually certain. I am a little concerned this might be control, and that might be a tough matchup. Might be tough. But I'm not sure. We do have Teferis. We have ways to do it. Our sideboard's not really like amazing against them, but we do have 4 Thoughtseize, so we could be okay. We could be okay. Another Faithful Mending. Not really a bad one, especially when you have another one in your hand. You can just discard it, and it's essentially a free card. That's why Unburial Rites is so good, right? It's just like, it feels like you're just casting a free spell, right? Or it's like the Faithless Looting effect, right? When you discard Lingering Souls, does it really feel like you're doing much? No. It feels fine and dandy. So let's see if they counter this. They do not. I think it's just Unburial Rites, Faithful Mending. Yeah. Fine with that. We have 2 Faithful Mendings in the bin. It's pretty good for us. We're up against... what is this? I'm not really certain. A Bolt. When we have 2 Faithful Mendings in the yard. Bold move, Cotton. Bold move. Ooh, that is bold. I think we're just flashing back a Mending here. Archon can hit the bin. Probably this Plains. Just discard the 2 cards that we drew. A Grief. Ooh. That's actually a pretty good one. We kind of want to wait, right? We kind of want to draw a black card here. Yes, we kind of need a black card here. And then I think we're really good. Snap. Okay. Hopefully I don't have any like force negations or something like that, but you know, it is what it is. We could always just like maybe hard cast the Grief this following turn, but I don't think that's that fantastic. I don't even know if I want to cast this Faithful Mending. So what are the upsides? What do we discard? Maybe the Prismatic Ending? Yeah, that's like fine. And like the land. Well, that's a good reason. So Prismatic Ending can go. And I guess the Flood Strand. Yeah, this hand's pretty good. Let's see. So we could just play Grief. Or we could just flash in. Yeah, I'm going to flash in Solitude on their end step here. I think that's fine. Yes. Are they Blue Moon? They could be. Blue Moon's kind of scary, right? Blue Moon is kind of scary, but we'll be okay. Maybe I should have discarded both lands, but I think getting to the 5th mana source is kind of important. Discarding Plains is not good for us, but I think what we are going to do here is flash in the Solitude. We might just fetch the Swamp, because I am kind of concerned that they are Blue Moon, considering, I mean, Snap, Bolt, Opt, like, that just screams Blue Moon. But you never know. Is that bad for us? Because then we only have... I mean, I guess we get to resolve a Mole Drifter and a Solitude if they go slam Blood Moon, which isn't that bad for us. Let's see what they do, though. They might just, like, Cryptic bounce something here. Like, bounce our Godless Shrine. I tend to like those lines as, like, a control player. But maybe that's not, like, that good. I'm kind of confused what they're doing, though. Let's see. Or if they go for, like, a bounce Snapcaster line, that'd be fantastic for us. We would love that. Yeah, we'll take 2. It's not that important. I think we can fetch our basic Swamp here. Don't think they're going to be on Field Ruin here. Flash in a Solitude. Okay, they let this resolve. That's kind of nice for us. I wonder if they might be on Electrolyze. It's always a possibility. That's not a bad one. Gets us another Unburial Rights. Or that allows us to go Grief here. I think we just want to hardcast Grief though. Or we could evoke Mole Drifter. That doesn't really do too much for us though. Yeah, I think this is fine. Okay, let's shock this in, because I think this is like kind of irrelevant. Represent counterspell here, kind of spook them a little bit. Just a counterspell, just fine. Okay, yeah, it's definitely Blue Moon, so we need to be more conscious with our fetches and stuff like that. Yeah, they do have an Electrolyze. I think we're just gonna use this as like a really shitty counterspell here. We kind of need something on the board. I know it doesn't feel great doing that, but I think this is a fine play. They do have a Blood Moon, which is terrifying. Plains, this is fine. God, this is not great for us, but hopefully this resolves. It does, that's so good for us. That's not, though. Ugh. I mean, we do have pressure on the board, so I think we're okay. Have a Ral. Oof, that's an interesting one. A Thing in the Ice? Oh my goodness. Good one. Persist. Oh yeah. What do they They probably sack that. Draw an Ephemerate, which is actually dead at this point. I think we're just attacking them. Put them to 3. I'm not sure if there's anything we want to do at this point. Let's see what they do. Opt. We can kill the Archon. They put one on top, which is not great. Kind of scared of like a Snap Bolt. Another Persist. That's so good. That's literally perfect. All right, go for the Persist. They have a counterspell. Wow. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. I mean, they're gonna have to. Wow, they're ticking up. That's not good. They conceded. Wow, they didn't go for the safe line. Wow. Let's see if we would have won anyways. I mean, I don't know what we would have done if they would have just like gone for the safe line there. If they just down tick, they lose their Ral, but like we're under the Blood Moon lock, so it's kind of bad for us. Wow. All right, so we definitely want Thoughtseize. Prismatic Ending's horrible. I think Solitudes can go as well. What is good? I mean, I'm trying to think. We can technically get under Blood Moon or out of Blood Moon with Prismatic Endings, so it just might be better. But we definitely want the Thoughtseize. I don't think we want we don't want Solitude, right? It just seems so bad here. I don't think any of these other cards are useful, so I mean, Prismatic Ending might. I mean, maybe E is better than Prismatic Ending though. It's kind of like hard to say. I'm just more shocked that they didn't go for the safe line. Yeah, I'll keep this. It's definitely interesting, but I think it's a keep. So if we fetch our basic planes, we should be good against Blood Moon. Our opponent said that they missequenced lands on Ral. That's fair. That happens. Definitely happens. Missequencing lands feels bad, like always. That's my thing in the ice, which is kind of interesting. See if they go with I would love to see a Blood Moon here. No, they don't. They do not. Okay, we have 3 Tavares, so I guess we're slamming one. Oh, I shouldn't yield through the turn. Yeah, that's fine. I wonder if they're on some number of, what are they called, cryptic commands or not. This is okay. Oh, turn off all yields. I keep, I do. That's not great. Especially since we're missing a land drop. Is this a Ral? No. God. This is so bad. Please? Petty theft? Sure. That's always a feels bad, It's always a feels bad. They must just have bolts or something. I don't know. It's kind of interesting that they didn't just, yeah, it's fine. I guess it's good to know that they have a, whatchamacallit, a petty theft here. That's pretty good. Let's just exile Archon. They counter this, it's so bad. Dress down. Sure. That's actually really good against us. Wow. Yeah, let's do this. Yep. That's fine with us. We have another ephemerate coming off, so that's pretty decent. We're gonna have to make them do something here on our upkeep if they want to stop this. Does this work? If this works, that's so good for us. Counter, okay. It's like okay. It's not fantastic, but making them burn a counter on that's pretty good. Shoot. I think we just unmarked grave for a Archon here. We could put Faithful Mending in the bin, honestly, that seems alright, but I think Archon's just like better. Because next turn we can go, if we draw a land, we get to go Grief into Unburial Rites, which would be like pretty decent for us. Hopefully, and hopefully they don't have like 2 counter spells in their hand, right? I guess we just do this. Just Prismatic ending the threat and continue on. They draw 2, which is like, alright, I guess. It's not great, but it is what it is. Oh, they have a Hall? That's kind of like terrifying. Faithful Mending? Do we cast it now? No. I think there's like a thought of casting it now, but we kind of want them to activate this hall. I guess they're not going to, which is like cool, I guess. It's cool with us. Yeah. Oh, we probably could have discarded a land. That's just dumb by me. Oh my god, that's so good. What the heck? Hello? Tap for black. Thoughtseize. Okay, they're drawing 2. Let's see. Cycling what? To each planeswalker? What the? Okay. Flusterstorm. I think we just pay for this. We can play this game pretty slow, I think. Alright, let's see. Ral or Blood Moon? It just has to be Ral. I think we're looking pretty good in this situation. So we know they have land Blood Moon. They probably don't want to play Blood Moon because they have a Hull. Play their Polluted Delta. They play the Blood Moon. Wow. Wow. Archon? Yep, that works. Alright, I think we're winning this one. Feeling good. Yep, we take it down. Alright, that was a pretty good game. Definitely intense and close, but we got there, and I'll see you all in match number 2. We are back here for match number 2, and we're looking at definitely an interesting hand. Huh. I don't know if this is bad or good. We're not up against a companion deck. I'm going to keep it. It's definitely like a Faithful Mending away from being good. So it's kind of like what I just am fine doing. Uh-oh. This is a Ragaman. Boo. I guess our deck's not even that, like, bad against Ragaman. I guess honestly, we just go for it, right? I think so. And trade. Expressive counterspell. Oh yeah, we'll just take expressive. Oh, cast this. Take counterspell. Now their hand's pretty poor. I mean, I don't know if this is like the right play, but it seems fine with me. I'll probably trade here. We lose our ephemerate, but that's okay. If they draw another Ragavan, obviously that's not great, but that's not bad. We are still here, I guess. Solitude is very good against this deck, and if we draw another land, we will get there eventually. We will get there eventually. Okay, Thoughtscour, consider. Have, what, 3 mystery cards? Ugh. Oh, that's not good. Their deck is very much good. And they got a Ragavan. Boo. It's not good for us at all, but you know, maybe we draw something good. I don't know if that's what I was looking for, but I guess we'll let them hit us. I mean, if they hit a Teferi, whatever, like, they got us. They hit a Mole Drifter. That's so bad. That's so bad. Well, I guess I should have killed the Ragavan. Like, most of our draws are not very good. Or most of our cards are not very good for them, but that one is very much good. That's just brutal. Maybe, I still don't think we should have, but... Alright, well, now I'm definitely not, just because we drew another lands. We'll just play 3 Solitudes in a row and hope it's good enough. It's probably not, but they do have 2 counter spells down. And I don't know what other... I mean, they just play a lot of removal spells, so... Prismatic Ending? It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So I guess we're doing this in combat now. I guess we can just do this now if we want. No, I'm gonna do it on their upkeep. Cast Consider, draws the card with Consider. Sure. Draws the card with Consider. Okay, now I think this is the point where we just cast this. Maybe we could have... No, I don't really want to give them another hit with Ragavan. Maybe there's a point to... Wow. Well. Sure. That's not good for us. Yeah, I mean, okay, we're dead now. I'm not gonna... I didn't expect that one out of the deck, not gonna lie. So I guess is the real question. Is this a Leyline of the Void matchup? I'm not sure. Wow. I just did not expect that one. What did we get rid of for it? Like Grief? I still think this is fine. I mean, I feel like we're just good against them, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Thoughtseize is fine for the counter spells. Like Solitude's good, Archon's good. Grief I think is fine, but maybe it's fine to like trim on it. Just trim on everything. Sure, I don't know. Not really certain. Yep, this is Mole. This hand's so bad, but I'll keep it. I'm gonna put a Solitude back, I guess. Or did I just back this Concealed Courtyard? Let's do that. Let's have all of our basics. We can maybe just draw like Ephemerate and be able to do it. Maybe. I'm just like confused what their deck is. I thought it was... Oh my god, another one of these. Ugh. Life's hard with this Ragavan card. Okay. Jeez, we are so screwed. Oh god, their hand is good. I'm gonna take the counter spell. Because maybe we can play around Spell Pierces. God damn, their hand is very good. I don't even know if they're playing Murktide or whatever. I mean, you never know. Jeez, double Pierce Bolt Consider. It's a very good hand. With a monkey on board and hitting our Teferi, that's going to be my guess. That's what happened earlier. No Prismatic Ending, sure. See, this is the things that we want them to hit, right? But they hit our Mole Drifter, which was definitely, it feels bad. A persist. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Don't really know what I'm supposed to do about that, though. Or do with that, I should say. I think we just want to try and hard cast this Grief next turn. That is the goal. Please don't hit a Mole Drifter or Teferi or anything good. Fingers crossed. Ephemerate? Sure. Sure. I guess there's like nothing we can really do about this. God, yeah, I don't. This seems like a tough little matchup against the more of like tempo-y style, not the full-on control version that we just played against. Like Ragavan, well, it's not like that great against us. The problem is just it does this, like ramps them, and they can just have a. It's like a Delver, right? And we're just like a combo deck. Damn, that's our floated strand. We want that. I guess I'm gonna fetch here because I don't want to have to shock. This is a Blood Moon. Okay, I guess we're getting our planes. All right. Let's evoke this. I don't even know what I'm doing. Their hand is Spell Pierce, Double Bolt. Let's just take a Spell Pierce. I mean, if they want to Spell Pierce this, they got it. Sure. I mean, I think we're just gonna evoke here and just hope we can, you know, win this like fair game. Maybe I should have waited till combat, but like they have counter spells and stuff, so. So I mean, here we are. If we draw like what? I'm guessing. What do we want? We want Unmarked Grave or something. Land is, I guess, fine. I don't know. I'm playing it though. Okay, they're just drawing lands. Unmarked Grave. I'll hold the land. I mean, we have Faithful Mendings. This is probably a mistake playing this land. Should just hold lands. Okay. Faithful Mending, one time dealer. They're passing. What is their hand? It's probably just a bunch of counter spells. Is this just double bolt upstairs? Really? Charm? Not bolt, snap, bolt, bolt. Triple, I mean, we were just dead, right? I don't know. We were just dead. I mean, like, we would be going down to 9 here. It seems like a pretty safe, like, idea, right? I don't know. I would have done that. Triple bolt. But who knows? I don't really know what I could have. I guess a counter spell, like maybe a Dovin's Veto, but like, is that even like good? That's the real question. That is the real question. Plays another island. Archon. Well, I think we're gonna have to, like, I guess, persist our solitude here. Like, this obviously is not a very good play, but it's our play. Bolt it. It's fine. Or I guess they're sinkhole it. They're gonna have a bolt in their hands. Do they bolt it? Really? I guess Sinkhole is better against Archon specifically. That is what it is. We have a bolt. Yeah, we would have been so dead. I just feel like not bolting us felt very wrong, but maybe I'm wrong. Ugh. Not the cards we want at this point. Charm. Please give us a Faithful Mending would be so good. But they probably have a counter spell for it. They might have like a Force Negation. They don't even have a land in hand. Oof. No. Come on. This is a snap. Okay, yep, we're dead. Alright. Well, that was a tougher one. We pretty much destroyed the more controlling version. The tempo one seems a little bit harder to beat, but anyways, I'll see you all in match number 3. Match number 3. And yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I've seen a hand that is a keep, this is definitely it. So, yeah, let's do it. Grief, Ephemerate, and hope it's good enough. Into Archon. Do we want Hallowed Fountain or Godless Shrine? I guess Godless Shrine. I don't really know what the difference in this deck is yet. So, I mean, oops, apologies. I mean, I think they're about the same, but I'm not sure. Are they considering conceding? I think that's what they're doing. Which, I mean, I guess is a fine consideration. I don't know, though. That's... Oh. Oh, okay. Alright, well, I'm actually curious how this matchup is. I think this matchup's, like, literally insane for us, and that's what I said in the beginning. Do we want that on top or bottom? Do we want that on top or bottom? That's a good question. So let's just say we go Grief, Ephemerate, pitching the Persist. I mean, I think I'm fine keeping this on top. I don't know. I guess we should have not fetch shocked until they did that, but it's okay. Guess we're misplaying just a tad. Run it back. Cycling Striped Riverwinder. You got it. Okay. Guess doesn't matter, we're taking everything. And they are left with just, what, 3 lands? And nothing else? Like, I don't know, can they beat just us, like, putting an Archon in the bin? I mean, I guess they could hardcast things, but that still seems pretty rough for them. Do we even Ephemerate? I guess so. I think it's kind of like free. Kind of don't want to like not do this and then like get blown out by something. Oh, okay. Petty theft. Sweet. Just get an Archon in the bin. We could just get 2 Archons in the bin. That'd be pretty funny. They definitely couldn't beat 2 Archons, I'll tell you that. I'm not sure if they can even beat 1, but I know they can't beat 2. 1... How many flyers do they have? They could attempt to trade. this is the question now. What do we do with this unmarked grave? Do we get another Archon or do we wait? I think we should wait. Because, I mean, there are definitely reasons to wait. Like, we might want to get our Unburial Rites in the bin, which I don't think we will. Maybe I should have just gotten Archon. I think I should have just got Archon. That was a mistake. I guess if they start hard casting things, we need to be able to win, right? But that's so bad because then we just lose to like any Cascade card. Who knows? We'll see. We shall see, I assume. I think they drew it and they're kind of figuring out if they can. I think they can beat an Archon. Okay. They were considering it, I think. I think we need to get another Archon in the bin, the more I think about it. Especially the Solitude draw, I feel a lot better about like our longevity here. Okay, so they do have it. Oh, they have a Force Negation, okay. Still think we're okay though. I mean, if they start hard casting things, we're still fine. Guess they played this. Guess they did play it. This grief's gonna go the distance, right? We want to draw a white card, because then I feel very good about this situation. Because if, I don't know, let's say they have an instant speed version of it, then we're so good. Like if they have, what is it called, Violent Outburst, we'd be so fine. What are they considering? Sealed Courtyard, well, I guess we gotta play it. I'm kind of confused if they even have one or not. I think they're trying to see if they can just win on the crackback. Which, let's see, I don't think they can because they're going to be at 20. They have, yeah, no, there's no way they're winning on the crackback. No way. They probably need like another cycler or two. Yeah, like that might be able to keep them in it, but even that seems kind of iffy. So we need white card or land, and we're chilling. 1, 2, 3. No, Waker. That could do it. If they have land here into. Okay. Well, we are needing to get going. Not gonna lie. We are needing to get going. I guess if they do have a violent outburst or something. Oh wow, they're at 5. They're flying close to the sun. They are flying. I mean, they are still like in a weird position because they're at essentially 2. They can't take a hit from grief. Another Waker. I mean, they need a violent outburst or else they're dead. They're just dead to double Archon attack, so. Any violent outbursters? If it's a shardless, we just don't even care. Guess this is where we want Leyline. Leyline seems, I mean, Leyline's just the nuts. Wow, yeah, they just conceded. I think they had, they must have just had, whatchamacallit. Oh my god, I can't even think of the name. God, what's it called? Shardless. So, I mean, I think these are the 5 things we want. Sarah's Emissary on creature is pretty good. Like, they still have Brazen Borrower and stuff, but it's really good. We obviously don't need Prismatic Endings. I don't think we need Grief, realistically, either here. Yeah, I mean, I think this is fine. Just find a ley line in our hand, right? And I think we should be good. Maybe Thought Seizes, but I still don't even think you want Thought Seizes. We do have to be wary about Foundation Breaker, though. Well, this hand sucks. This hand is fine. What are we bottoming? So, what are we bottoming? I kind of want to have this Grief Ephemerate package, and I kind of want the Mole Drifter. So I think I'm just going to bottom to Archon. Might be wrong, though. Could be wrong. I'm always wary about Veil Summer, but that's not actually a concern here. That was a pretty good draw on Marked Grave. Okay. Guess we take Violent Outburst. And I think we Ephemerate, right? Yeah, might as well. Wow, they're cycling in response. That doesn't make any sense to me. Well, I guess we don't really care about Foundation Breaker. So let's just take the Curator. I don't think either of those really matter, but Foundation Breaker is something we should be concerned about like later on, but not right now. Not currently. I'm kind of curious if they have like a Fairy Macabre or something. They must have a Fairy Macabre. Okay. What is your hand? A Violent Outburst and a Living End. Okay. Well, I think we know which one we're taking. Yep, that's good. That is good. Just get an Archon in the bin. We can just go get a basic island at this point. I don't think it really matters. Neither of us are having Blood Moon. And if they have Blood Moon, whatever, they get us. But I kind of want to do it for like life total purposes. Okay. That might just be better. No, let's just cycle our let's just divination here. Could be better though. Do they have a Violent Outburst here? They have a Mystical Dispute. Oh. Okay, well, that's kind of annoying. It's a tad bit annoying. We do know their hand. It's not very good. Less Living End and Foundation Breaker. I am fine with that, and I don't think they can win, realistically. Don't know. I might be wrong, though. Could be wrong. Yeah, let's just get another Archon in the bin, right? Could honestly just get our Unburial Rights, though. So I don't think they can beat this anyways. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's get our value in the bin and upkeep, Ephemerate them. Never mind. Counter their petty theft. Honestly, I'm gonna take their Living End. It's they could have Grief in their deck, and like I don't know, something gets stranded in our hands, and taking the Foundation Breaker is almost useless. It's not like we're gonna even hard cast a ley line if we draw it. See what they're doing. I don't even think we would lose to a. We might. Okay, we are definitely gonna Ephemerate here. Unless they play a land, then we won't. the attack is just better. So if they got to land off that, it'd be a very like large brain of them to just hold it. So that like does save them 3 life, I assume. But playing the land might be no, I don't think it's really important, especially if it's like an untapped land or something like that. Like if it's something that can shock in, there's really no point. Are they large brain? Oh, they have a fair macabre, so that's what we were concerned about. That's not good. Not gonna lie. Fairy Macabre was the card we were scared of. Into Cascader? No. 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 Okay. Let's just draw a Grief or an Ephemerate, right? Nope. Wow, they just have had no luck here. That's not good. Grief, get in there. Oh, I should have held the lands for Faithful Mending. Ugh, that's so bad. That's so bad. I mean, I'm not casting that. What did they draw? A land, maybe? Yeah, that could make sense. Please. They don't have it, right? If this hits, oh my god, okay, so we should win now. Oh. Right? Oh my god, we're so good. Yeah, let's just tick up. I'm not sure what their hand could even be at this point, but let's go! Oh, it could be like Brazen Borrower, but they would have bounced the Grief. Cycle. Take the dub. Think that's the dub. Alright, we got there. Close one. I mean, we both kind of drew poorly there at the end, I'd say. But anyways, I think we're on to match number 4. I'll see you all there. We're here for match number 4. And we got a, wow, yeah, we got a pretty decent hand here. Got a very decent hand. This deck has felt pretty good. Uh-oh, mold of 5. What does this mean? Is this Tron, maybe? Tron would probably be a tough matchup, I'd assume. Hopefully it's Dredge, right? Lol. Dredge lol. Wooded Foothills. What the heck does that mean? I have zero clue what Wooded Foothills means. It could honestly be Dredge. Guess we'll get a hint here. Ketria Triome. Okay, is this just 5-color good stuff? Is this like a... Oh, this could be an Indomitable Creativity deck. Yeah, that makes sense. Just a little run in 6 here. Alrighty, Faithful Mending. Bloop. Bloop. Just tick up our Teferi and we should be good to go next turn. Should be good to go. But I'm kind of scared. Like, the problem is, like, their hand is pretty decent. Is this a Prismari command? Oh, it's their own Teferi. They're drawing. Interesting. I guess I'll draw here. This is awkward, right? But I think we gotta do this. And we know they're just gonna bounce it. Oh wait, they're not gonna bounce it to Teferi. What the heck? That's weird. I guess they're sacking the Teferi. I think we grief them. I don't really know why I wouldn't. Remand, Indomitable Creativity, bam! L. Yep. Oof. Alright, well, that's good for us. I wonder what their deck, what card that is. So I guess we want EEs. EEs are always very good against this deck. I think that's maybe Thoughtseizes. Maybe Sarah's Emissary. I don't think we want Sarah's Emissary though. Solitude's not bad. Grief's not bad. Honestly, I think our deck's pretty good against theirs. So I think we just kind of want to make this like simple switch of EEs for Prismatics. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty decent. Like, yeah, we'll keep this. We got our combo. We got our 2-card combo. Just roll a Archon, we're good. That's not what we wanted. That is not what we wanted. Let's see. No Renin 6s, please. Oh my god, they always have it. They always got it. Oh no. Guess they have a remand here. Must be. Good one? Oh, is this Fire Ice? Okay. I guess if we wanted to play Firebound, Fire and Ice, we could have, but it's okay. I mean, I still feel pretty good about this game. Let's get a Hollowed Fountain. I guess we can just get a Water Grave. Don't think it really matters. I guess we should have got Hallowed Fountain with a basic swamp in our hand. Trying to figure out like what they're doing. Hopefully they just go for it here. Sure. Okay. Archon. Land, I guess. Yeah, this is fine. Hollowed Fountain tapped. And we're going for it. They might have remands. Should have held up double blue, I think, but it's okay. They're like tanking this. I wonder what they're thinking about. Maybe it probably has to be remand, right? I mean, I assume it has to be remand. I mean, I think I would be remanding here, but who knows? They are tanking about this. Is it a remand? A veil? I guess that works. Respect that. Respect it. Kind of curious what card they have. I'm concerned that if it's Emrakul, we're fine. Let's see what it is though. Hopefully they don't have, if they have Teferi, we're just so screwed though. Like, we're in a very bad spot. They might have another Veil. That could make some sense. What are they doing? So they're gonna maybe creativity this turn? I'm lost. They are playing pretty slow. I mean, they have their clue token. I'm like afraid that they have. I think we have to do this. I don't really know what they have, but I kind of need this to happen, I think. Yes, Emrakul is fine. I was afraid they have Archon, and we can't really beat Archon, I don't think. Or not, yeah, Archon, yeah. No. I'm thinking, no, I'm thinking of the Emissary. Guess we can let them block here, if they want. We can just persist and then ephemerate it. We'll go with ephemerate.
They re-released Skyrim.
They re-released Skyrim?
Again.
Yikes.
For about the 50th time.
Game bad. Veil, doesn't matter. Alright, well, there we go. We're on to match number 4. Whew. Or match number 5. Shoot. Jeez, that was intense, but we got there. I think letting that resolve on the second token is like just a mistake. Because they probably have like Sarah's Emissary or a way or like an Archon or something. So I think that was kind of important, but I actually don't know. So anyways, we're on to match number 5. We are back here for match number 5, and I think we have another decent hand. This deck just feels very good. Wish our opponent good luck. Seacrum Coast and Gigantha. Oh, okay, it's, what is this, humans? So I guess we're just gonna go bloop, bloop, bloop. It's pretty good. Hopefully they don't have a Thalia, though. Thalia would be good. Maybe it's not humans. It could be like a artifacts deck. It's definitely chances it's like an artifact deck. Yeah, it is. Never mind. Indigenous Smith. Okay. Don't reveal like a freaking stud-like artifact that'll just beat us, please. Still think I feel like Hollow Fountain's better than Watery Grave in this deck, but maybe I'm like crazy. I guess it's better as like a secondary support land, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. I don't know if that does make sense though. And I did think about maybe just like, you know, solituding this, but I don't think we need to. Don't think we need to, at least yet. Please no relic or something like absurd like that. They could also have a counter spell. In that case, we kind of just want to grief here. I mean, we're just going to go for it. I mean, they probably have something that stops this, but... Oh, they just conceded. Sweet. Well, we went for it. Alright, that happens sometimes. Yes, Stony Silence. Yes, EE. Probably Fatal Pushes are fine. Teferi can probably go. Unburial Rites can probably go. I think Grief's also just like kind of lame and not needed. I think this will probably be a pretty good sideboard option or plan. Trying to think of like what cards they might have. They could have like, you know, Path. Path could be like a reasonable sideboard card for this deck. I mean, I'm not going to say no to this hand. It beat them last game, so let's try it again. It beat them last time, so let's try it. Oh, they have a fetch. They have a fetch. They have a fetch. They got a fetch. Are they going to get Esper Sentinel? No. Just draw a Grief. Is there any reason to fetch now? I don't think so. A Flooded Strand. This might just be an Indigenous Smith. Yeah. Alright. Soul Guide, Lantern. If. That's not good. That one's pretty good, actually. With Mole Drifter and Ephemerate. No real reason to like unmark Grave here, right? There's some Soul Guide Lantern, whatever you do. We might just have to... We might just have to cycle this now. Draw 2, try and get EE down or something like that. Let's see what we draw though. I persist. I think I'm fine doing this and then like forcing their hand here. What do we want? Black, white. White's probably fine. Okay. It's pretty good. Discard this Cruelty. We're going to go for the Persist on it next turn, probably. And then we're going to have this, in sequential turns. So I think that'll probably be good enough. Hopefully it'll be good enough. I mean, obviously those were two very good draws, but... God, our hand's so stacked. Oh, our hand's very stacked. This hand is very good, very good. Another Indigenous. Please don't find another Lantern. Another Sentinel. Oh, they don't have lands. That's good. I'd assume not. They would have easily played this Esper Sentinel before. Okay. Oh, that doesn't really do much. I guess it kind of does. Yeah, I'll play it. It's better against future, like, exile effects. Okay. Alright, I think we should be good here. We can even just go Unmarked Grave for Sarah's Emissary first. Did we bring that in? No, we didn't. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think either way we're fine. Think we are okay. Yes, we should be fine. Portable hole is a problem though, I guess. If we draw a land, we should be good. We have like a decent chance of drawing that. Another unmarked grave. No. No. Archon. Let's get this back. Land? Land? Any landers? Any lands, please? Land would be so good. Any lands? It's not bad. Are we dead though? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, they only have 8 if they have like a path. I guess path, Darksteel Citadel would be exactlies. Please don't have a path. Do they have path? Oh, thank God. We're good. Portable hole doesn't matter. They can't attack and they're dead. Yep. GG's. Oof, that was a close one. I mean, it almost feels like it's better to attack, but like I don't even think attacking does that much. I mean, they might honestly just be dead this turn. I think they are. I think they are dead. This is 8 plus 6 is 14. Yeah, that's lethal. Hold up. Let's just play it safe. I don't know if they have some weird thing. I feel like I'm kind of, stretching this out, but they are dead. And they conceded. Sweet. Well, let's talk about the deck. It felt really good. Like really, really good. We went 4-1. We lost to, I'd say, a pretty tough matchup. Was is it like tempo Blood Moon deck that we really weren't like game 1. I think we were fine. Then they kind of slammed a Blood Moon. And it's just kind of like, I mean, we just didn't expect it, and like that happens sometimes. But I think that would have been a hard matchup anyways. We beat we beat a lot of like mid-rangey dirtly decks, which I think this is like what it's meant to beat up on. And then like is it control list, and then Living In, which I couldn't imagine ever losing to Living In with this deck, but like maybe it happens. So it felt really good. Ragavan seems like an issue. I think maybe running like a 4th Prismatic Ending over, I don't even know, something in this deck. Maybe the Unbarrel Rights, although I did like the Unbarrel Rights, but I think 1's still just fine. Maybe that's like the one change you'd want. But other than that, deck feels like really good. Sideboard felt honestly okay. Maybe you don't need ley lines, but it felt fine to me. If you want to be playing ley lines, I think this is a deck that wants it with Faithful Mending and stuff. Like, very good. Solitude, Mole Drifter, honestly, everything felt good. Even the Teferi felt good. Like, clean sideboarding. Stony Silence might also be a weak one in the sideboard, but I think I would say these 9 cards are pretty good, I would say. I think this is what you want. We didn't play against Hammer, which I think is probably a hard matchup, but sometimes you dodge the bad matchups. But I think like even post board we might be okay. And Solitude does help with that in Ephemerate. So I do think this deck's pretty good. So anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a good one.